We are now taking off to travel another 75 kilometers. We are looking for another free camp towards Croydon, and if it's a good one we stay there overnight, and if not we keep traveling. Do you recommend this one here?
Yeah, definitely.
Beautiful. You have kangaroos around, cows.
A lot of birds.
A lot of birds. Beautiful.
And you can walk with the dog here. There's nobody here at the moment, so we had a guy over there and one on the top there. And otherwise, it's spread it out, so there's nobody.
2 tents and 1 caravan.
Yeah.
Nothing else over Easter.
Yeah.
And there's so much space here. There were a few youths that came in to have a look, but they left.
Yeah. Maybe they're going to.
Maybe they didn't, maybe they didn't have enough water, because they had kayaks on the top, on the roof.
Yeah.
And I think they wanted to have some fun on the water. And there's not much water around here at the moment.
See the birds, see?
Yep.
Kites.
Lots of kites. Lots of the little finches and the black cockatoos and the rainbow bee eaters, and what else? The galahs. Yeah, galahs and sulfur-crested cockatoos. And so peaceful. It is off the road. You can hardly hear the road at all. It's really a nice place if you want to calm down.
You don't need an off-road caravan.
No, you don't.
Except a little bit washouts.
Except for if you plan to go through that one mud hole that is there, you look like that. That wasn't on purpose, but it is up there, or was up there. It's dry now, and we had to go through to park the caravan where we have parked here. There was no other option. But yeah, no, it's easy accessible, and you have a lot of flat spots. So yeah, ready to take off?
Yeah, we have a good charge as well, so
it's a bit warm, as you can tell.
Yeah, it's 31 amp they're putting in a moment, just from solar. We drop down and it comes back up. We're back on 80%. We was this morning on with making coffee and all stuff, with inverter on. I think 73 or 74.
After brekkie.
After brekkie,
with the coffee machine and the coffee grinder and all that stuff.
So we charge around an hour and a half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're back on 80. So with driving,
we will be 100% in no time.
What we do, I do in the outside, my wife doing the inside. So we're checking all up, it's everything locked, and I going through and get a double check. My wife going outside and she had a double check on my side. So 4 eyes see more than 2. And always checking. You always find something.
Yeah.
It's little things. It's not really like a Scirocco fence was not.
Nothing major.
Nothing major, no. But better that way before you're losing a hedge or something. Checking everything is nice and tight. Important for us is the fridge. We had at one time this latch here wasn't adjusted properly, so I pull in and check this fridge. Is it and thing? See when you come in. My wife, she
today I forgot the washing machine. Yeah? I always leave something, one piece for you to to discover, just to see if you are paying attention. That is all. It's all a purpose.
Before we go out, I check is everything. Pump is off. Everything is off.
The pump is the very last one, because we roll the mat together and then I wash my hands and turn the pump off. Yeah. That's what I do always.
And the other thing is, check is the inverter off. We leave the fridge on, and what you can see, the compressor, because that's the last thing what I do. We have an automatic leveling stage 4. So when we're starting up, we taking the everything out, because the sensors of the leveling, checking the weight, because when you get empty tank, so you have less pressure in your suspension. Is somebody in and you're doing it, so there's another maybe 70-80 kilos, my wife 60.
Oh, thank you, darling.
60 kilos adding on the suspension, so that's then it's not doing the right travel height. So everything have to be out, so every person, there's nobody in, and then so from the outside you're doing the
basically before you shut the door, you level the van for the traveling height. You
reach that's what it is, and then go on menu, back on menu, and switch your compressor off. Not on the screen, but down on the switch.
What happened to us last week or the week before?
Yeah, we had it once. So that's when they can interrupt this.
In nearly 1 year, that was one thing we forgot once.
And
it was just recently.
And let's give you a reminder that you always check.
What happened? You left the leveling on auto leveling.
Auto leveling, and the compressor was on.
And so what happened inside the caravan?
We had a little bit corrugation road, and it was a little bit.
And the caravan was swaying more than it usually did. I saw it in the rear window, and I was wondering why.
It was fine with the towing, but because we look at the how we empty the tank, how much more weight we got on, how much weight we have on the back. A lot of people put a lot of weight to the back. There's enough videos
how to
shows you up how you're leveling the van. So with our experience, we put the most weight to the axle and a little bit in front of the axles, and that's why they get a smooth ride. But
what happened inside the van when you forgot to turn off the light?
Oh, everything flows.
Not everything. Well, usually when you open the door, everything is fine inside. But that time, the floor mat moved, and the cushions were on the floor instead of on the bench, and the table came up instead of sitting down, all that stuff. But well, that was a reminder.
Because the reason why, when it's on automatic, the pump is always pumping up to the level height. So
trying to level the van.
So there's no movement in that airbags, because there's always a pressure on to try to leveling, and the sensors they're turning crazy, and then the van starts wobbling a little bit and
swaying a bit. Not swaying, but moving, the top is moving like that.
And that's why we're always going to the so you can reach easily. So bows are out. I put a compressor on, give another,
and then you have the thread mark here. And once it reaches the traveling height, it stops compressing.
And I leave the compressor on, so there's an air tank underneath. So we fill up the air tank with the pressure, just in case. And we check the travel height. It's fine here.
Yeah, looks good. All right. So
when you're pumping up, there's a pressure in the water tank. So there's a valve.
In the water tank? In the air tank?
In the air tank. Sorry. In the air tank, where you can release the water, condensed water. Was building up when you get moisture, when you're in a very wet area. And I just push the button, and you see the air pressure comes out. You see here now, it's 48 psi on the passenger side, and 50 psi on the driver side. That's why there's more pressure on the driver side, because you have the fridge, you have the batteries, you have the management system. There's more weight to the driver side,
Yeah.
and so they're leveling it out. So that's why I push a little bit more pressure. It's not much. It's just a couple of psi, maybe 3.
When the water tanks are full, at the moment we only have one water tank full. Number 2 is full. 1 and 3 are empty now.
Yeah.
And when we have all the water tanks full and the fridge is full and everything is packed for takeoff, we're usually at 51 or 52 on both sides.
Sometimes 53, 54.
Yeah, that's
Depends on the weight.
Yeah.
And that's what I said before. When people are in there, they put more pressure in this.
Yeah.
In these airbags,
Yeah.
and then the travel height is not right. And if you're not getting a double check, so then you're driving with the wrong travel height.
That's another reason why the van can sway.
Yeah. So that's for us when we hitting the road.
Yep.
So
Put the doorstep in, close the door, honor first. Yeah, check out. Usually that's my part, but I'm holding the camera today, so you have to do it.
that's a recycling map.
Yeah, from recycled mats.
Mats, yeah.
Look at it. That is not even 1 year old, and that's what it looks like. So I don't know.
I don't know. That's just the edge.
That is the edge. It is still working, but it has had a good use. I mean, it's like 12 months of full-time use. It's not a holiday mat. It is our doormat to our home, and that's what it looks like after 12 months.
It's catching a lot of
dirt still.
dirt.
Yeah, especially with the dog.
And
Especially with the dog. It reduces.
It's not inside.
No,
Or somewhere.
In spots like this, if we only stay for a few days, we only use the small mat anyway. We don't put the large mat out because it's not necessary.
Right.
Okay.
So,
Lock the doors.
the water pump have to be off.
Yeah.
So
We had a lot of bugs in the last few nights in the caravan, and we were searching for the gaps where they come through. And we found out that they're coming through the roof hedges, all of them. The one over the bed, the one in the lunchroom, and the one in the shower, as well as along the lower part of the long windows in the kitchen. Oh, look, our little temperature sensor, yeah. Well,
we have them outside here. So.
where do we put it in now? Back in here? We should put it in here, not inside anyway. What else? The dust flap. Boop, closed. All right. Come here. So apparently this is where the miners lived and live. And I'm a little bit curious about, look at the footprints here, that is not human made. Looks like there are a lot of lizards around. Dudley, come here. And it's surprisingly cool under this hut.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be hot, like hot. But yeah, it looks like there are some lizards living here, like some iguanas or so. This is Cumberland, and it is cool in here. Really surprising. Oh, here, that's a kitchen. Kitchen. It's not too bad actually. And you think it's hot? Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's from the early 20th century, so early 1900s. Steaming along, working mine. 3 centuries ago, steam power became a real possibility. Dennis Papin conceived a steam-powered piston engine in 1690. Thomas Savery invented a steam pump in 1698. Newcomen and Trevithick followed with James Watt, finally patenting the modern high-pressure steam engine in 1769. By the 19th century, steam was a king. Oh, this is a steam engine, or was a steam engine. There you have a boiler. the outhouse there. If you have to run for the toilet, you have to start early. It's a bit far away. The sun is cooking you, that's for sure. Surface processing. Ore was once crushed with stone mortars or by pounding the ore with rock hammers. Water washed away the fine material, leaving the gold. It was crude and slow, but good results. Increased demand, however, required greater sophistication. Gold is extracted from the ore once it is at grass on the surface. This involves crushing, washing and concentrating. So it was a gold mine as well. And when you always, when I'm collecting the stones, all the rocks, Daddy, when I'm collecting all the rocks and you're telling me that's just ore, the gold is sitting in the ore. If you are reading this, you don't say it's just a rock. It could be gold in it. I'm interested if this is modern or 200-year-old toilets. Oh, here's a water tap, Simon. I'm not sure if I would use it, but here's a water tap. Oh, it's modern toilets. No, still no water in town. We were actually here to fill up the water tanks. Like not here, but in Croydon. But they're working on a town water system, and the whole town is out of water today, so yeah, we still have 80 liters left in our tanks, but we have to fill up before we continue. So we most likely stay in the Freedom camp, which is a donation camp next to the showgrounds, for overnight, and then we have our dinner at the pub. And tomorrow we keep going towards Normanton, huh? Interesting. I'm just imagining the noise. Like it's quiet here at the moment. Yeah. So it is not only the crusher, but also the steam engine and all the other machinery.
That's why most people are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
It is quiet here at the moment, but if you imagine all the production in this little place, in this little like small place, I guess that is deafening. Yeah, very interesting. Okay.
disgusting place. That was a joke.
It was a joke. This is
Yeah.
a beautiful place here.
It's Lake Belmore.
Lake Belmore, yes.
Lake Belmore at Croydon.
Along the Savannah way.
Yeah, along the Savannah way.
Come on, have more beer.
There's a boat ramp actually.
Yep.
And there's a lot of crocs in this lake.
Yeah,
but
freshwater crocs.
all freshies.
Yes.
So no worry about it.
I just went into the information center, the True Blue Information Center in
True
Croydon.
Blue.
Very lovely lady in there, and she filled me up with all the things to do here in Croydon and around Croydon. I think I was there for like 30 minutes.
Yes,
She
I
was-
was
Yeah, very, very, very chatty. Very informative chat. And she said the lake is full of freshies. It's safe to swim here. If you want to fish, you will need a permit
yeah.
because they put the fish in here for you to fish. So you have to have a permit, which you can buy at the information center, I guess, and at the service station.
Yeah, service station or
I'm not sure.
I think at information station you get the same. You get the permit
There
up
is
there, you can buy.
there is something written about that permit in that Matilda Way book, like the information center book, like you know the A4 books that you can get at the information center about surrounding areas, and something is written in there about the permit as well. So there are public toilets. Opposite is the Club Hotel Croydon, where we will have dinner tonight. And here are the portable water taps where you can fill up your tank. And that's what we're doing at the moment. Just use a water filter. Should be fine. And over there is a cafe and supermarket, and then down the road and on the left is the caravan park. It's a very small town, but has everything you need. Ginger beer, oh good. Woohoo, huh? From the tap with alcohol? Oh, that's good. So we are here in the beer garden at the Croydon pub, the Croydon Hotel. And look at this. There's a painted water tank at the back. And a straying dog. I don't know who that is. Go home, Bobby. Huh? Go home. Lights and a nice green park inside, and then we have these beautiful buildings here. Wonderful, wonderful. That is super cute. 12 come back to 1910 or something like that, or 1810. 200 years old? Something like that. Very nice display. The information center is there. By now, so I just have to find the donation box here. Oh, over here. Look at this. Hello. Freedom Camp registration and donations. So you can find your paperwork here, and then you fill that in. You just grab the money inside your paperwork like that. You pay $5 per person per night, and then here it goes. That's it. Paid for one night stay. I'm just looking for Croydon Caravan Park Information Center. We don't go to Cobbett Gorge. We've got this book, it's fine. Alright. Okay, back to the caravan park, and then tomorrow we are. Pitch a hike, huh? That's what we call it, huh? We had these little guys yesterday. Hey buddy, you can't stay there. Oh, he's hiding under the lights now. He's hiding under the lights now. You can't get him off. He's coming with us. So we have a passenger.